How to socialize an easily overstimulated cat in 3 steps. This tutorial might not be appropriate for all cats who get overstimulated, as play can often cause overstimulation. Please remember that every cat is different. But with Chani, play actually releases the pent-up anxiety she has, and in the end, she's much more calm and happy. Often when a cat acts out, people will look at the cat, blame the cat, or punish the cat, when in reality, we need to look at their environment and transform it. We need to look at our own behavior and change it so we can set the cat up for success. Chani is a very active cat and loves to play. In the shelter setting, where tension is rather high and fear and frustration is inherent, Chani is not a very hands-on cat. Though she loves to be pet at times, it always needs to be on her terms. She has a tendency to swat, bite, lunge, and attack legs and feet when she's feeling stressed, anxious, or fearful. In the shelter setting, we need to find the most appropriate and, more importantly, the safest way to interact with Chani to prevent any undesired behaviors, to protect her as well as volunteers and staff. The 3-step process is 1. To engage Chani in play, 2. Allow her to cool down, and 3. Reward her with some food. In the wild, cats will chase and hunt their prey, then they would eat their prey, and afterward they would feel relaxed and likely groom themselves and take a nap. We are mimicking this very natural instinct in order to reduce fear, anxiety, and stress. Step 1 is engaging Chani in play. Play allows her to engage in those very natural predator behaviors onto a toy and not onto humans. You may need to try several different toys with her to see which one she likes. Luckily, I have found her favorite toy. She loves the way this toy moves in the air as well as the sound it makes when it's dragged on the concrete. But realize that we want to keep Chani fully engaged, so you may need to switch through a few toys. All cats in the process of hunting prey exhibit a series of actions called the prey sequence. These include 1. Staring, 2. Stalking and chasing, 3. Pouncing and grabbing, and 4. Performing a kill bite. When you provide enrichment activities that promote a cat to perform any parts of the prey sequence, the cat gets certain needs and instincts filled. However, the best forms of enrichment are those that allow your cat to express the entire prey sequence. You will see Chani complete the prey sequence in this clip. She even takes the prey in her mouth and walks away. When playing with Chani, try to remember what her prey would look like in the wild while trying to escape her. How do birds, lizards, and bugs move? I drag the toy on the ground. I make the toy go over obstacles as well as popping a toy straight up in the air. I am using the entire space available to us as I drag the toy and walk as Chani chases and pounces it. Please be mindful of where the toy is in relation to your body as to not confuse Chani or cause her to accidentally grab any part of your body. Even though Chani is quite a confident and friendly cat, she still can get startled by loud noises or sudden movements. When you are not engaging Chani in play and you are in her area, you need to be aware of the noises you make and your own movements. I have noticed that when Chani gets frightened and goes into fight or flight, she sometimes chooses fight. Chani does not like other cats, yet she has to stare at them through the windows and not have direct access to them 24 hours a day. Even though we know she is safe from these cats, she has no idea if these other cats can come and get her at any point in time. We need to do what is best and safest for her versus what we want. Do not pet Chani. Instead, focus on playing with her. There should be no opportunity for her to swat or bite you. Recognizing the daily stress of animals in shelters is very important. We need to be very sensitive to their needs and work with them and not against them. Step 2 is the cool down. Find treats that Chani really enjoys. For the cool down, begin by giving her a treat and then gently tossing it further and further away from her so she has to walk in order to get the treat. This is an easy way to allow her to calm down from the excitement of playing while also rewarding her for playing appropriately. I usually give her about 5 to 10 treats based on her interest level. Step 3 is the feast. In the wild, cats would hunt their prey and then drag them to a different location in order to eat. A way to further enrich a cat's life while also having them further work for their food is putting some wet food in a small Kong. This enrichment activity furthers their natural instinct of working for their food while also allowing her to continue to cool down and relax while rewarding her and then triggering her natural response to groom herself and then take a nap. If the food is pushed to the back, just tap it on the floor and allow the food to come forward so she can finish her wet food. This is the result of 15 minutes of play and about 5 minutes of cool down and feasting. A very relaxed, happy, and content cat. Some people believe that the way to socialize or enrich a cat's life is by hands-on petting and cuddling. And though that is important for some cats, it's not always the case for every cat. Play is such a vital aspect of a cat's daily life, and sometimes it's just overlooked. Please consider this the next time you see a cat who may feel anxious, stressed, or fearful. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and of course, thank you for caring about cats.